Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. It is that delicious Ludum Dare time again. And I almost forgot about it. But, it's your pal Larry, the Chupacabra, back for some more Ludum Dare action. And we're gonna start out Ludum Dare 33, the theme of which is, you are the monster. With, we're gonna start out by playing as the Mighty Dune worm. And, you know, you are the monster is a little bit close to Larry's heart in a very unexpected way. I mean, let's be honest now. I mean, like, a Chupacabra is essentially, just like an evil monster as far as anything like a sheep or a goat or a transcendental, like, centaur-related, goat creature is concerned. And we play as this adorable little dune worm. And we can either murder the townspeople. They are so cute. Hello, children. It's your friend Larry. Or we can continue to, like, dismember the environment in order to help them construct their little civilization. Because all they've got is, like, it's like a mission, like a church. Like how they used to do when the settlers first came to America. And they were, like, the conquistadors were trying to seek gold, and they made all those forts that also had, like, massive churches in them made out of logs and rocks and stuff. So that is one of our options, but you see, Larry likes to play it so sinisterly. You see, Larry, he prefers it when, he lulls people into a false sense of security, and then, once everyone is, don't frickin' quit out on me, game. Once he's lulled them into a false sense of friendship and security, then I disembowel them and use their organs to make my delicious milkshakes for when I go hoisting later. Yeah, that's, so they've built some houses, and they got some more trees here. Gonna have to try and, oh well, I guess it's time to betray everyone. Come here, Timmy. This is happening. Come here. Come here. There. Oh, don't use the wood. It's not how this is going. Not how this is supposed to go. Come here. There we go. So yeah, this is adorable. It's by Mcccclean MCC Hammer Clean, I'm sure, of the clean hammers. And this is pretty tasty. I mean, it's very simple. You are a monster that can choose to be evil or good. Like the townspeople, they don't even understand what's happening right now. But, they're just like, oh, sweet, Larry's here, he's gonna help us build stuff. Wait a minute. Why is Larry's jaws, around my ankles right now? Well, that, Timmy, is because your ankles are delicious. They're basically like veal, like people veal. They're like a tender, delicious morsel. You don't even understand, Larry. I'm a complicated guy, alright? It's complicated. I'm a city, sandworm, you see? Like, I got these weird, complex emotions that you country folk, you just don't understand here in your desert. And, this is actually pretty fun. It's like, it kinda reminds me of Graboids. And I think this was actually, I think I saw this posted on Reddit, like, a little bit ago. So, good thing I decided to do it first, before everyone else beat me to it. And it's adorable. It's like Kevin Bacon's here. Come here, Kev. That's not Kevin Bacon. Come here. Kevin Bacon. Get back here. I'm gonna eat your face. No, you can't. Don't just dance around. There we go. Frickin' Kevin Bacon being all spicy. Finish building your weird houses so I can eat your children already. But no, this was adorable. And I could probably see this game being evolved into a pretty, like, in-depth mobile game where you have the option of destroying different, like, cities and towns, or helping people, like, rebuild after a hurricane, or after a kaiju attack from, like, Pacific Rim. You could be, like, evil or good, your choice. It's kind of like one of those karma paths in a game. And, you know, the art style and the gameplay are just simple enough where it would lend itself really well to, like, mobile devices, where they use, like, their gyroscope and the accelerometers in order to control, like, racing games. Because really, it's just arrow keys left and right and spacebar. All you have to do is, like, twist your phone and then tap it to jump and murder the children. Because the children, they are our future. And by future, I mean my future indigestion. But no, it's pretty tasty. I've thoroughly enjoyed this so far. What else does this remind me of? Oh yeah! Thorig, was that? I'm bad with the names. I played Worm Hunter, a couple Ludum Dares ago, and Ludum Dare, like, 29? And that was where, I played as, like, some dude from, like, it looks like he was from somewhere in Africa, and, like, maybe the Saharan Desert, and I had, like, worm bait, and then I'd go around and I'd bait the worms, and they'd try to murder me, and then I'd stab them in the face with a spear. And you could totally, like, add, like, stuff that could murder you, because I don't think there's, like, a lose state in this game currently. I mean, sometimes you can't expect that with, like, you know, it's been 48 hours. There's only so much you can cram into a game in 48 hours. But, it's delicious. And, you know, what else does it remind me of? It reminds me of as, like, a kid watching Dune or Futurama where, what was it, Al Gore comes down and is, like, frickin' caped out, like, head jar. He's like, I have ridden the mighty moonworm! And everyone cheers, and then he tries to save the world from carbon emissions by robots. And now he has to try and stop Larry from murdering these delicious townspeople. Don't play with dead bodies, that's weird. Now you're just being gross. Alright, what do I guess I can help him a little more. We don't really need any more rocks. What are these hills? I don't know what these hills do. I don't think those hills do anything, but once our food feasting adventures are over, we will go off into the sunset and probably eat some cowboys, maybe a couple Indians. I'm told by the Weight Watcher people that I shouldn't eat too many Apache, they're bad for my cholesterol levels, but Worm Weight Watchers isn't exactly the most reputable organization on the internet, so maybe I'll try, like, what is that, Nutrisystems? Pioneering Nutrisystems, where I eat some Pioneer people, because they're thin and stringy from weeks out on the trail, trying not to get murdered to death. Alright, well that's probably where this one ends off, ladies and gentle jammers. I've been your host, Larry, the delightful Chupacabra. This game's pretty good. It's got some good sounds when, like, you hop and damage is done to different objects and you collide with stuff. I just wish it had, like, a background bit of music and maybe you could have, like, multiple different levels, but again, it's a jam. There's always room for more development after the fact, and I would totally see this as a delicious mobile game. So, until next time, feel free to suggest the games. I just this evening got my first suggestion by a creator who just was his first Ludum Dare. He created a space laser shooty game. We'll be checking that out next for Tuesday. This video should be going out on Monday. You know, sometimes shenanigans happen, so it might go out on Tuesday, but you get the idea. So we got more Ludum Dare 33 coming up. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time for the next murdery video. Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna go off into the sunset. I'm full of people, just absolutely gushing, and so it was, and no one ever saw the Mighty Dune worm Larry ever again. It'd be nice also to see, like, a leaderboard in this game, but, you know, whatever. It was good. Very nice job, Mr. Mcccclean. It was tasty. Bye, everyone.